So, in this one, this was back, like, when I was in college, and I think it might have been, like, my sophomore year, and it was, I don't know what was going on. It was between spring and summer, because at the time, I think I was going to school all year round, and I think, of course, like, at the time, the kids who wanted to get out early would go all year round. Football had to go all year round. So, you know, it's like, it is what it is. At that time, you know, this has been many moons ago. So, okay. I don't know, it was something happened that day. I don't know if it was some type of festival or some type of fun day, but something happened. And we was having some type of event, and it was all over with, and we're moving on into the evening, right? So, the boys was talking about a water balloon fight. Girls is like, yeah, that's good, just don't get my hair wet. You know how that go. So, we out there playing. They was like, y'all change y'all clothes. You know, they found what they had on. So, cause I mean, at least, I don't know about the dudes now, but I know at least then it was like, the guys wore like the, you know, comfortable stuff, you know? So, hold on for a second. Okay. So, they wore the comfortable stuff, and so that was already fine. So, some of them started, you know, taking their shirts off and stuff, and so he couldn't fast. Ooh, I don't know why I'm so full of gas. Forgive me for burping. I hope it went too loud. And so they started taking their little shirts off and stuff and trying to flex, and I'm just sitting here like, okay, well, I mean, okay. I mean, I didn't really think nothing about it. I mean, you know, I guess because, I don't know, for me, I just didn't take a whole lot of stuff serious, so I just kind of, you know, okay, yeah, you can get your shirt off, so that's cool, that's cute. So, anyway, so we doing the water balloons, and we throwing them, and I'm missing like a mug, so I'm out the game. So, at that point, they're throwing, and it's fun, everybody's laughing and hollering, people come out their dorm, it's all good. Well, the people that wasn't playing, eventually they went back in, started watching from their window, that's fine. And I look up, and all of a sudden, you know, the boys, all of a sudden, they start gathering around. And I don't know, me being cool with everybody, I walked up to them, and I was like, y'all, please don't do nothing stupid. Don't do nothing stupid. And so they was like, well, we just gonna keep playing games. I said, no, don't do nothing stupid. Cause I didn't know, see, at the time, I really didn't know, I didn't know what gift I had. And I just had a feeling that they was about to do something silly. And I said, please don't do nothing stupid. We having fun. Like, do not mess this up. Because that's one thing about boys, especially me growing up as a tomboy. I was like, okay, boys go too far when they play. So I was like, okay, I'm picking up on it. And I'm like, they're about to do something stupid. I don't know what they're about to do with this water, or are they going to put, like, I don't know, dye or something like that in the balloons and with the water, and it was just something silly. And I said, okay, well, whatever. So finally they walked off, and between the girls' dorm and the boys' dorm, I think it was like a quarter of a mile or something like that. It wasn't that far. So, all of a sudden, they all talking, and they just walk away. And I said, okay. And it was a few that stayed out there, and they started laughing and talking and just, you know, joking or whatever. So, they kind of, the boys was walking away, were kind of acting like, okay, we're going to get more water, we going to get y'all, and yada, 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 yada. So, it's like, basically, they was hyping the girls up. So, the girls is in expectancy, but they don't know what they're going to get, right? So, I'm picking up on stuff now. Keep in mind, the Lord showing me it's about to go down and not in the DMs. So, I'm like, okay. So, everybody started laughing, talking, joking, and then the boys got quiet. So, the girls is like gossiping about whatever, talking about whatever. You know, we're girls. We can always find something to chatter about. It's nothing. So, out the blue, I said, y'all, when they come back, let them know that y'all do not want to play with them anymore. And so, they were like, what? I said, no. I said, I'm serious, y'all. Let them know that you do not want to play with them. So that you done, y'all don't want to do no water fights no more, y'all are done. And then plus it was starting to cool off anyway. So I'm thinking, okay, well, maybe they'll listen, I don't know. And so they went back to laughing and talking. So by the end, the boys start coming. They start coming with buckets and all this other stuff. And so the girls is already ready. So I told them, I said, listen. I said, they're about to do something stupid. I said, I'm telling y'all now. I said, the way them boys were huddled up. I said, when I walked up, I couldn't make out nothing they were saying. I just told them, don't do nothing stupid. I said, but I'm telling y'all now, they finna do something stupid. So at that point, they're just like, oh, no, it's going to be okay. I said, I'm telling y'all, they either finna pee in this water or they about to pour bleach in this water or die or something. But I kept picking up pee and bleach. Okay? So at that point, they coming up, yeah, we gonna get y'all. I said, I'm telling y'all now, they got some water they gonna throw at y'all. I said, it's gonna be regular water. I said, that's what they gonna throw at everybody. I said, but they finna throw pee on somebody. And I mean, I know it's disgusting, guys, but it happened. So they started singing like this girl. I'm talking about, it's funny how God works. It seemed like the minute he tell you, boom, it happened. And they singing like this girl. I don't want to say her real name because if she come across my YouTube, I don't want her to relive, whatever. I'm gonna just call her. What I'm gonna call her? I'm gonna call her Erica. So Erica, like, okay, we gonna get Erica. We gonna get you. So she like, oh, what's up? She is in, like, I'm talking about. She's like in a kid in a candy store type of situation. I mean, she didn't know. And so I kept telling them, I said, y'all, I'm telling y'all, I'm begging at this point. And anybody who knows me, they know I don't beg for nothing. I just don't do it. It's just not who I am, whatever. So all of a sudden, they dousing the regular water on people or whatever. And so everybody playing, I'm a part of the fallback ministry because I know what's finna happen, right? So they spent pretty good amount of time throwing the regular water. Then all of a sudden, they got the girls to come out into the open field because the way it was like, it was two girls' dorms on that side, then there was an open practice field. So this is where they got those girls to come out. I'm still over there by the dorm because I'm just like, because y'all throw some pee on me, I'm finna get every last one of y'all. I'm gonna spend my life paying you back for what you did. So they got Erica, and then she came on out there. She wasn't the only girl that was out in the open field, but I'm just kind of looking. Then all of a sudden, they dousing water. They doused buckets of water on this one girl until it was ridiculous. It just looked violent after so long. Then there was another girl they doused water on, and it looks to me like her clothes started to fade a little bit, but she had on like some light clothes, so it wasn't that obvious. So they was like, oh, well, they threw bleach on us or whatever. And I'm like, I said, I'm telling y'all. And then finally they said, after it was over, they come to me and they said, well, Mo, what makes you think that they would throw urine on us? Why would you think they would? I mean, it just played me like I'm thinking crazy. And I said, I'm telling y'all, I know about boys. After so long, after you play with them, but after so long, they play too much, they go too far with their stuff. I said, I'm not really believing that. Keep in mind, I wasn't really like familiar with what I had, right? So I said, as a tomboy, I'm telling y'all, they'll play, it'll be fun, but they gonna go too far. I know I said it 100 times, but I'm telling you, I kept repeating it 100 times. So at that point, Erica ain't paying it no mind. The other hot tail girls ain't paying it no mind. The cool chicks part of the fallback ministry because they see it all of a sudden. Mind you, all this stuff is going on. These boys are still throwing water because it's about 10 of them. And they had water bottles, buckets, water guns, just whatever they could hold water. They all had it. So, like I said, remember they targeted Erica. They dumped tons of water on her. Okay. So, she laugh and she joke and she think it's funny. And I look up and all of a sudden they're part of the fallback ministry. So we laughing and talking, we still outside, all of a sudden we smell something funny. Now I know what it is because I've already told them. So they like, oh, y'all stink, y'all smell bad, y'all did. So they looking like, no, it ain't us, it ain't us, it ain't us. And they like, oh, it's you. Okay, so why did that confirmation? Okay, so finally they ease on the way because they know girls are smart. They gonna start figuring the stuff out, right? So they left. They never changed clothes. They walked in and out, sail in and out, doing whatever. So finally, Erica come back out. We all, as far as girls wide, that was all hanging out. We all standing outside, and everybody kept saying, "Erica, you smell funny." And I said, "Okay, mind you, that's you." She said, That's Erica, that's you. And there was another girl, I'm gonna call her Tara. So they were like, so Tara like, I don't smell right. And so Erica got the smell of her shirt. She got the smell of her hair. And she got the smell of, just smell of her skin. And she said, this is pee. Oh my God. Y'all, I don't know. Now, I knew what was finna happen. But why my heart sunk to the floor, y'all. I really could not believe that them boys. I mean, I know because God showed me. But still, in the same breath, I was like, I know they did not really just pee in real time. So the dorm mother started smelling the stuff too. When they came back in fussing, it hit her at the door. So she was like, what's really going on? So they cussing and crying and all this stuff because they done got, it's offensive. I mean, and I walked out there, mind you, the boys came back again, laughing, talking like it's nothing. At that point, I was like, why did y'all do that? What you talking about? I said, I know at least 4 of y'all peed in this water. God showed me. Don't get me wrong. He didn't show me their body parts. But he showed me 4 of them boys standing around that water and they all was peeing in it. And so the next day she was like, if y'all didn't like me, y'all could have just told me. And so she was like, what did I do to y'all? Even though she was a fast tail girl, she didn't deserve that. Nobody deserved it. And so she was like, if y'all didn't like me, y'all could have just told me. Y'all could have did this. Y'all could have did that. So actually, with the dorm mother getting involved, and I told Erica, I said, Erica, go to the dean. I don't care if you got to carry your clothes in a bag and let him get a whiff of it. It don't matter. Go to the dean. Well, the dorm mother had somebody she had to answer to. Then whoever was RAs over there or something like that, over in the boys' dorm, they had to see them. They took that mess to the dean, and when I say the dean went off, the dean went off. And he threatened to dump their scholarships and kick them out of school. But they got away from it, so they was able to apologize, and the school didn't want to lose the boys anyway. They had already spent so much money on them anyway. But it was just horrible. Like, that sort of time is just it's horrible because I guess I just never thought about that. And then sometimes I'm like, well, I'm going to do a story time, and it just seemed like so much for my memory just come back. Because you know how something happened years and years ago. You don't remember everything that happened every single day by detail. And depending on, like with me, I done been through so freaking much. And this ain't got nothing to do with me, but it's a story time. I was around. So it's so much stuff that's happened to me in my lifetime. I could spend the rest of my life on YouTube telling y'all about stuff that happened back in the day, and then as time passed, the stuff that's happening right now, I can tell y'all later, So it's just kind of like I'm in the early 2000s with things now, but I don't know. It was just so horrible, and we were mortified, and I was so mad at them boys because I was like, that was awful. I mean, even though God showed me, it still didn't stop me from being angry. I was mad. I was just sitting here like, it made me think like, y'all out here being fast on some whole stuff, and this is what them dudes really think about y'all, But anyway, let me go. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.